Hey guys, I'm busy preparing the stream. If you want me to start a stream right now, get the stream up to like 200 likes or so. In the meantime, I'm preparing the stream real quickly. I'll be right back. Hey guys, Reversal here, and welcome to what might possibly be a very important part of news that I wanted to cover. I wanted to cover this together with you. I didn't want to do this just in a video. I just wanted to have your instant feedback. And it kind of explains that, you know, you guys are here in the chat. So say hello to your mom, say hello to your dad, say hello to your team. Let your country know where you're from. And then we're gonna jump in to this news, because this is quite possibly a revolutionary change when it comes down to the way that Niantic communicates with us, the Pokemon Go community. It's absolutely insane. It is awesome. We're gonna read through it and I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts, my opinions. I'm gonna share with you guys how I feel it's gonna be impacting the game. And I will only be live for about 30 minutes or so. I'm not gonna make it longer than that because I want to go outside, play some Pokemon Go, because there's double experience ongoing and I need to get my, you know, quota for today. I want to catch like 200 300 Pokemon today still, so that way we are going to be getting double Stardust today, because one thing is for sure, today will be double Stardust inside of Pokemon Go. We're going to unlock it today, so make sure you keep an eye out on my Twitter. It will be above here if anything goes down. I will let you know. Gonna shout out some people. We got Ante, we got Ernest Kruller, Ben Otto, The General, RRG, Michael Gilbert, Elliot Gaming, Raj Patnaik, Pascal Industries, what's up? Good to see you again. Hopeless. And now chat goes like crazy. Toby1337, I saw you. Koopa Troopa, I also see you on Twitter all the time. And so, Axel, Vibo, everything that I'm hoovering over, this is what I'm seeing right now. King's Jack, Quinn, Fire12. Alright, let's get started with this stream. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for your support. Thank you so much for coming out. We are currently 600 people strong. So, Niantic pushed out this developer thing about EX raid pass. They wanted to update us about how EX raids are going along right now. I think this is very important. This is a new way that Niantic is communicating with us, so this is very important. Developer insights, an update on raid battles, showing a really nice picture of Mewtwo. Gonna take a sip of water because my voice has been giving out in the last couple of videos, and I kinda want to make sure that I do this proper. Trainers, we greatly appreciate all the feedback you've shared with us about the raid battle feature over the past few months. In case you guys don't know, raid battles in general came out in, I think in May. June, May, around that area. We have had raid battles for half a year. It feels kind of new still, but we've had it for half a year already. And then legendary raids were released first during Pokemon Go Fest, and then the EX raid battle system got introduced in August in Japan. They had the Pokemon Stadium event where Mewtwo was released, in which Nick, Pope Dave, Brandon, Lachlan, and unlisted leaf, I'll manage to obtain Mewtwo. And your boy over here still Mewtwo less. I mean, I still need my Mewtwo. I'm still quite salty. It's been 4 months. I don't have my Mewtwo yet. Some of you have been lucky. Some of you have been in the possibility to catch one. If not, some of you have been able to get several Mewtwo, which is insane. I'm happy for you guys. I don't have it yet. I want one soon. And that's why Niantic is making this post right now. We've been carefully reviewing your feedback and we'll be making a few changes to the feature in response. These improvements will not require you to update your app, but will in fact impact your gameplay. So there has been a new update out. You don't need to update to that latest version, but these immediate changes will be coming to effect right now. Below are a few notes alongside with a few comments. So these are the developer comments. We're gonna kind of go over them. Most importantly, EX raid battles will start to take place most commonly at gyms found in parks and sponsored locations. This is what they have been doing from the beginning. Sponsored locations, that's not like any secret or anything like that. Let me make it a little bit bigger even. Okay, sponsored location, that's what they have been doing at first, right? Trainers with a high level gym badge are more likely to be invited to an EX raid battles taking place at that gym. Acebreaker, thank you so much for your donation. Did not expect any donation this stream. I'm stoked on this. Even I'm snacking up Farfetch. But we were at GoFest. I met you in Chicago. There's nothing first ever about this. And being forgotten like GoFest didn't even happen. Really bumps me out. Hashtag sweat. There's nothing first ever about this. Well, I do feel that Niantic is communicating on a new level. It's really nice to see that they're actually adding the developer comments, and I think that's very important. It gives us some sort of insight to what's currently going on. So, you know, I'm always for giving them the benefit of a doubt. I mean, if we're fair, in the last month, Niantic has communicated more with us than they have over the last 1.5 years. So let them do their thing, see how it goes, and then from that point on forward, we're going to be moving on forward, right? What I'm gathering off this line is basically, if at that particular gym, I would say it was random at first. We had a gym in our city, and people did used to do raid battles at that particular gym, and then only a small fraction of people that actually did do raid battles at that gym got invited for an EX raid over there, and that was really confusing. So what I feel is that there definitely was a factor of randomness involved in this, but this will definitely increase your odds of getting invited for an EX raid at those particular gyms. So definitely get into gym battling, definitely get those medals up. That's going to be very important. Even though the gym battle system is not as it's not like perfect, at least, you know, you have the capability of doing that, and it's not impossible to take down Pokemon from gyms. Trainers who have completed a larger number of raid battles are more likely to be invited to EX raid battles. I'm quickly gonna go to Twitter, and I'm gonna go to my good friend Brandon Tan. Brandon Tan is the #1 player in the world for Pokemon Go. Without a doubt, he has 250 million experience, and he just surpassed 300,000 Pokestop spins. But what I want to showcase to you, he said, hit 3,000 legendary raids today, but still no EX raid pass. Showcasing the medal. I mean, something's broken here, right? So I'm sure without a doubt that he will be able to get himself an EX raid pass very, very shortly in the nearby future. So that's the thing. Trainers who have completed a larger number of raid battles are more likely to be invited to EX raid battles. EX raid battle times will now start EX battle start times will now take into account popular raid battle times at that gym. So it's mostly going to be wherever in your area most people are going to be present. That is a higher likability. I'm pretty sure that's going to be shifting over time, but that's what they're saying here right now. Trainers are invited to EX raid battles will receive an official in-game notification. If you open up your game, you immediately are presented with the EX Raid Pass, so that way you guys know. And you also get a notification if the raid battle is cancelled. Trainers will receive Stardust and Premium Raid Passes when an EX Raid battle is cancelled. So they will offer a compensation for battles that are cancelled. Maybe due to circumstances where they're afraid that the area will be overpopulated, they will end up cancelling it. So that's something Niantic has gonna have to take into consideration as well. Okay. Then there's some changes. These are important. From this point on forward, now trainers will be receiving golden raspberries for completing raid battles. From what I've seen, it is pretty much guaranteed. No matter what level raid you're doing, you're going to be getting yourself a golden raspberry. I'm not really sure. I haven't like looked into it, but from what I've seen from the screenshots, everybody will be getting golden raspberries. This is going to be insane. The amount of potions and revives have been decreased, but the quality have increased. So if you used to be able, if you used to get like potions or super potions, you might get hyper potions or max potions instead. Instead of regular revives, you might now be getting max revives. So that is really nice. TMs have increased as well for level 3 raids and above. The chance of getting a EX for getting a TM, whether it be fast or charged, has increased. That is really cool. And now, this is important. Players will always receive 500 Stardust for a raid no matter what. Whether you fail it or you succeed, you're going to be getting 500 Stardust once from that particular raid. If you do the raid battle and you lose the raid battle, you're going to be getting the 500 Stardust, right? But if you try the raid battle again, you're not going to be getting another 500 Stardust. So it's only once for that particular raid over there. There's no cap to this. So you can do a jillion raids in a day. You will always be getting 500 Stardust per raid. This is amazing. This is kind of, you know, it's kind of bringing back the Stardust with gyms, because they've removed Stardust from the daily bonus. This will bring it back partially, but it's still not yet good enough. Like, I still feel there should be a little bit more than just that. But that's my personal opinion. It's cool. Magikarp will also make a triumphant return to Tier 1 raid battle. Some people were upset that Magikarp was no longer there. Magikarp is there. Chance of a shiny Magikarp, obviously from raids. There's a lot of people that still need their shiny Magikarp, and this is kind of cool. So that is it for the changes, right? So what we gather from this is that Niantic is going to be putting the focus on the players that actually, you know, play Pokemon Go a lot. Those will be the players that will are obviously more likely to get themselves an EX Raid Pass. If you play in an area that's relatively populated, your chances will also increase. Make sure you go to sponsored locations. In the Netherlands, we don't got any sponsored locations besides that mall. But if you live in the States or something like that, or if you live in India or any Starbucks area or wherever there's any sponsored locations, try to do raids at those areas as much as you can. You know, even if it's not a legendary, you know, sometimes it's worth it to go after that golem, or if you need Porygon candy, it might be cool to, you know, solo a raid boss. These are all kind of things you gotta take into consideration with this that's happening right now. Man, my voice is giving out. I was messaging some local trainers when the news came out. Most of them said they don't care for 500 Stardust, there's no incentive to them. Well, 500 Stardust right now doesn't seem like a whole lot. But if you do 100 raids, that is 50,000 Stardust. I mean, it adds up in the end. It really does add up in the end. So, you know, you can just tell them that. If they're like, well, that's not interesting, well, tell them, like, if you do 100 raids, you will have 50,000 Stardust. 50,000 Stardust is the equivalent of catching, how many Pokemon is it? 5,000? Something like that. It's not 5,000, 500. So it's still catching like 500 Pokemon, right? So, like, that's cool. I mean, it's free Stardust. Like, you're getting free Stardust. So, you know, 500 is better than nothing. You can say, like, hey, You know, I'm happy with it. I'm personally happy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm happy about it. So, I'm going to talk a little bit about what the developer had to say about this, because that's interesting as well. Over the course of the EX Raid Battle field test, much of the feedback we received was focused around how trainers were chosen to participate in the EX Raid Battles. This was a disaster, without a doubt. This was a disaster. Is that when we featured our first entered field testing, the system was already the system randomly selected a set of trainers who were eligible for the EX Raid Battle. I'm not really sure how I feel about that line in particular, because it seemed really random to me. By taking gym badge level and total raid battles completely into account, we were enabled to give trainers who were actively engaged with the gym where the EX raid battle is taking place, and those who have invested more time into a raid battle feature, a better chance of being invited to participate. I think this is actually about like how it's gonna be now. So in the past it used to be very random, and now they're going to be moving on to a more like selective way of awarding people the EX raid passes. He said, we also want to address some of the feedback we received about timing and location of EX raid battles. First, we're taking popular raid battles at times at the gyms where the EX raid battles taking place into account to help ensure many of the people who are invited will be able to participate. That makes a lot of sense. The reason we have decided to EX raid battles primarily to take place at gyms located at parks and sponsored locations to ensure that locations are easily accessible to trainers in the area. So that might be one of the reasons why sometimes an EX raid battle was, you know, cancelled. Because obviously you cannot do an EX raid battle at every single gym. Like, it's impossible. If there's suddenly like 200 people showing up, right? It's not impossible to think about that. But like, let's say if you're in New York City, shout out to my man Pokemon GO NYC James. Let's say if you're in New York City and there's this Starbucks and suddenly bloop, EX raid battle. Like, there's gonna be 200 people there, and they're all gonna be doing the raid, and there's gonna be people that are gonna be like, you know, trying to get by and everything. It's a bad idea. So they're gonna have to take certain things into consideration. I'm pretty sure that you guys are aware of the fact that the Pokemon Go community is insane. Like, if there's an event, Philly Free Streets, Pokemon Go Fest, there's a lot of people there. And what happened in Chicago after Pokemon Go Fest was Legendaries were released, and at every single corner, I kid you not, for every Lugia, for every Articuno, there was at least, at the first evening after Pokemon Go Fest, 1,000 people at each and every single raid. You cannot do that. Like, you cannot like EX raid passes, especially if like Ho-Oh, Celebi, all of those legendaries, if they all get released as EX raid passes, the very first raid cannot be done at a place that is going to be blocking people from functioning normally in society. You cannot be blocking roads and stuff. So these are all kinds of factors that, you know, they're gonna have to take into consideration. So I definitely understand where the developer is coming from in this particular case. Over time, we'll explore hosting EX raid battles on more locations, but first want to ensure those locations are easily accessible. So that's why they're deciding to go with parks and so on and so forth. We think each of these changes will have a positive effect on trainers around the world. With the implementations of these features, we'll be removing field text and label and consider this the official launch of the EX raid battle feature. So this means this is the official launch. No more excuses. You know, it is safe to start. If you're doing raids on a regular basis, it is, I feel, as a Pokemon Go player and not as a YouTuber, I think we should be able to expect a raid pass anytime soon. If you've done over 100 raids at different locations, I think we should be able to have some sort of expectation from this point on forward to get ourselves a EX raid pass. I mean, that's only normal, right? Only like 1% of people have been able to get themselves Mewtwo. I feel we should have some sort of expectation that we should be able to get an EX raid pass very soon. So that means that during this event, I would go out and do as many raids as possible for the following reasons. Number one, You're gonna be helping with the Pokemon Go Global Catch Challenge, because if you catch your raid pass, that counts for another Pokemon. Number 2, double experience. Number 3, today will be double Stardust as well. It all adds up in the long run. And double Stardust will also apply for those raid battles. So instead of 500 Stardust that's guaranteed, you're gonna be getting 1,000, right? Like, don't forget about it. It will be 1,000 Stardust. And also make sure you feed berries inside of gyms, because that will also give you double Stardust as well. So who of you guys in chat is excited for double Stardust? Just let me know. Are you guys excited for double Stardust? Are you more excited for double experience, or are you more excited for double Stardust? Let me get some water here first. Dust, both. Dust. Wow, you guys are more excited for Dark Stardust. Well, you gotta make sure then that, you know, starting today, you're gonna have to get it on. We want Farfetch'd by like Friday or so. That's what we want. You know, before the weekend, that'd be great. Then we got the entire weekend for us to go and obtain Farfetch'd. Or if you live in Asia, or if you live in East Asia, which you're most likely asleep right now. You want to be getting Kangaskhan. High level badge, what does that mean? Of course gold, but I think silver can be sort of assumed that is... I think silver is safe to assume that that's a high level badge. I think silver is a high level badge as well. More experience for me, I want to get level 40 soon, says Joost. I see that, I see that. Shout out to my man, Maglev. Alright. While the EX raid battlefield is coming to a close, field test, we'll continue to monitor your feedback and look for to make more improvements, as we do with all Pokemon Go features. So of course, you gotta have to understand, Niantic don't want to screw up, right? Like, let's be honest here. They've been very careful with a lot of things. I've been speaking to people at Safari Zone. I've met up with Niantic every single time. During the Safari Zone event, and at Philly Free Streets I briefly had the chance to speak with a representative of Niantic as well. From what I gather from the conversations that they're having, is that they want to make sure that something like Pokemon Go Fest will never happen ever again. Like, there was a complete disaster, they acknowledged it, a lot of things were out of the hands of the representatives that were there. It was more on the back end that a lot of stuff went wrong, but alongside with Pokemon Go Fest and the server issues that were there on the launch of Pokemon Go Fest, what Niantic is striving to achieve is that with each implementation of a feature being released, or anything that is considered a change, they are going by a checklist to make sure that it doesn't screw with the community too much. So that's something to definitely take into consideration. I honestly don't care if you're still upset with Niantic or so. I'm telling you as it is. Like, they are taking their time with these features to make sure that they're alright. And I think they're doing a good job with it right now. Like, what this EX Raid Pass system, yeah, it's messed up that not everybody has it. But this explanation, it makes sense. And because it makes sense, I can accept the fact that I don't have an EX Raid Pass yet. But it doesn't mean that my expectation is not there. I'm still hoping to get an EX Raid Pass, so I'm hoping that that's going to be happening very soon. Then, next up, we have these raid battle changes, and they offered some feedback on that as well. Niantic, if you're watching this, do this more often. These developer comments, they're great. They give us some insight about what's going on behind the scenes a little bit. It's like a little bit of a blog post. Don't you guys agree with that? Like, isn't that great that they offer some, you know, explanation as to why they are doing something instead of just like doing it? They offer some sort of explanation, you know? It makes my life a little bit easier, to be completely honest, because I always had to kind of guess, like, hey, well, this is what Niantic is maybe doing, and now we got some evidence as to what it is that they are doing, you know? It's awesome. It's legitimately great. This is, to me, pretty major. It makes my life so much easier as a YouTuber, because a lot of you come to me when it comes down to features inside of the Pokemon Go, like, hey Ref, do you know anything? I know you're sponsored with Niantic. I know Niantic is talking to you about stuff, like, give us the juice, you know? And, you know, sometimes I don't want to throw out something, because I also know that the spotlight is on me for the Pokemon Go community. If I were to say this, and I quote, if I were to say this, well, Mewtwo will be out tomorrow. There will be someone somewhere in the world who's going to spread to their friends, oh my god, Reversal said that Mew's gonna be there tomorrow. So I need to be careful as well to what I say. So, you know, you get where I'm going at? So this is great that Niantic is confirming stuff. It's amazing. Alright. Developer comments to the raid battle changes. We want trainers to walk away from raid battles feeling like they've earned some amazing rewards, even if the raid boss flees. To help make this more of a reality, we've made some adjustments to the quality of items trainers receive after defeating a raid boss. So that's why they decided to give us like less potions, less revives, but increase the quality of those, and then also guarantee like a golden raspberry. I mean, who doesn't want a golden raspberry? Golden raspberries are great. They're amazing. I still remember when golden raspberries came out, and it was like, man, there's so many of them. I need to grind them as many times. That's really cool. And then the increased spawns or increased rewards of more TMs. I think everybody can stand behind that. Everybody will always have like the need of a charge TM or a fast TM. That's really awesome. Unless you're that dedicated that you do like a jillion raids a day. That's obviously a different story. But the more common person is in need of like charge TMs and stuff. The addition of Stardust rewards for participating in a raid battle will help trainers continue to power a Pokemon they need to take on even more powerful raid bosses. So, if you ask me, they could have done 1,000 Stardust, but I feel that the reason why Niantic went with 500 is because they don't want to make the game too much pay to win. If I compare Pokemon Go to a lot of other games, I consider Pokemon Go one of the least pay-to-win-ish games out there ever. I played Clash Royale. I played Clash of Clans. I played any of those addictive mobile games. I sometimes play these clicker games. And those games are incredibly pay-to-win, let's be fair here. Pokemon Go, you can buy any Pokeballs you want. You can buy as many Lucky Eggs as you want. But you still gotta put in the effort in order to do that. But Stardust being 500 Stardust, I feel the reason for that is literally some people can do 100 raids a day, some people can only do 1 raid a day. It's kind of to balance things out and make sure that people that pay for the game don't get too much of an advantage over people that don't pay for the game. So that's, oh sure, of course, you know, regular raid passes, if you buy 100 raid passes, sure, there's a form of pay to win in there, but it's far less than, let's say, Star Wars Battlefront or something like that, you know, that's the thing. That's kind of where I'm getting at. And you know, I also feel if they're gonna be giving like 5,000 starters for legendary raids, nobody is really gonna be catching Pokemon anymore if they have the ability to just, you know, catch the raid bosses. So that's the thing. That's the thing as well. So there's that. So that's what Niantic's on right now. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions on them, and I'm going to read chat for a little bit to see what you guys have to say, because I think that's very interesting. The way that I feel is what's going to be happening right now is that Mewtwo is going to be staying the EX raid boss for a little while. And then after that, like a month from now, like let's say New Year or end of December, maybe Christmas, we're going to get Ho-Oh. I feel that's going to be the case. The EX raid battle changes doesn't openly state we need to battle a gym to be invited to a raid, but it seems we need a high badge to be invited. What do you think of this? So, over here, right, Jackson Murphy. So essentially, the tier of your medal is gonna matter in this regard. So the higher over here, trainers with a higher gym badge are more likely to be invited to the EX raid battles taking place at that gym. So if at that particular gym there's an EX raid going to be released, the higher your badge for that gym, the higher the chances that you're going to be getting EX raid pass, right? So that also means that you are no longer required. Let's preface this. There's no longer a need to have done a raid at that gym in order to be invited for an EX raid. Like, a lot of people seem to forget about this, but you no longer, with this field test, with the official launch, you no longer have the need. You scared the crap out of me. Silo. I'll get to that in a second here. Very important, there's no longer a need to do a raid battle at a gym in order to be invited for an EX raid pass. That is exciting. That is very exciting, you know? Jeez. Silo, let me quickly get to that. Hey Ref, what did I miss? Just tune in. Just watch the on-demand of this stream. I'm not gonna stay live much longer. It's mostly just to talk about everything that's going on. I'm scared that the EX raid passes will still go to players who do nothing but raid. Sure, you know, EX raid passes will still be distributed to players who do raids. But it's you know, this feature, this what's happening right here with the EX raid battles, basically players that are super duper active in gyms will have a higher chance. So your efforts are gonna be rewarded in that aspect. Like, it's no longer gonna be as random as it used to be. And I think that is really cool, you know? That's the thing. That's what you gotta take into consideration. I'm really for this EX raid system. Like, it's much better than it used to be. So if you never had a reason like me to do gym battles, this will be your reason to take on every single gym battle inside of Pokemon Go. Because, well, you know, that's just the way the thing is. It's motivated to keep you active with the gym battles, right? Also, I'm gonna open up my game because I think I'm really super duper close to getting a golden gym badge. Because one of my gyms, oh snap, Holly is sending a text. Well, I'll check that later. If you're watching Holly, I'm sorry, I'm checking it later. So this gym, I'm so close to having it gold. I'm gonna show you guys. No, it is gold! I got the golden! I didn't even know. I got it a gold. Oh! I got it gold because overnight I was defending this gym and I was literally a pixel away from getting this to gold. So because I defended it again, still I managed to get my second golden gym badge. That is exciting. That is so cool. Got 2 golden gym badges right now. I'm so excited. That's awesome. Happy for that. Alright, that's what I wanted to show. Is it possible to get an EX raid pass if you raid like once a week? Yes, like I already mentioned before, if you are active with gym battles and you are doing a gym at like a sponsored location, doing like a gym battle, and you take down the gym and you have like a silver badge on the gym, yeah, your chance will definitely be higher to get an EX raid pass. You don't have to do raids in order to be invited for an EX raid battle. You know, that's the thing. What level is the catch challenge thingy at so far? It's really close to silver. Elliot Green. It's very close to the silver tier right now. More experience levels. I agree. We need more levels inside of Pokemon Go for sure. We definitely need more levels inside of Pokemon Go. Well, you need to do raids. Well, I would still do raids, but at least it's more fair right now. Congrats on your second golden. Still 49 to beat me. Ah! Knurfed. Dang it. That's insane, man. Yeah, if you have more than 2 golden gym badges, you're doing better than me. So, you know, keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. Alright guys, I want to talk about the next thing. A lot of you guys have been asking me about this, but the current sale that's going on, what box is better? I want to kind of share my thoughts and opinions on this, so that's what we're going to be doing right now. And I'm actually going to go outside and play some Pokemon Go. So, we got the special box and the ultra box. Special box contains 20 Great Balls, which is, you know, it's cool. Let me quickly... So, the box price is 380. You're going to be getting 6 Lucky Eggs, you're going to have 1 Premium Raid Pass, and 4 Lure Modules, right? Basically, if you multiply that by 2, the price will be 760. You're going to be getting 12 Lucky Eggs, you're going to be getting 2 Raid Passes, you're going to be getting 8 Lure Modules. The Ultra Box, in comparison to the Super Special Box, the Super Special Box, is basically 120 coins more expensive, right? But instead of 12 Lucky Eggs, you're going to be getting 16 Lucky Eggs. So the difference between 2 Special Boxes and 1 Ultra Box is 4 Lucky Eggs. You're going to be getting 2 Premium Raid Passes more. And you're going to be getting the exact same amount of Lure Modules. And you're going to be getting yourself 30 Ultra Balls instead of 20 Great Balls. So here's the thing. The difference is literally 4 Lucky Eggs. 4 Lucky Eggs, that is worth about, let's say, how much is it worth? We're going to be dividing, let's say 25, the biggest pack, right? Or no, separate. No, let's do 25. We do 25 divided, hold up. 25 divided by 4 is 6.26, 25. And then 1250 divided by 6.25 is 200 Lucky Eggs, 200 Pokecoins. So 4 Lucky Eggs is worth 200 Pokecoins. Well, if you calculate it that way, you already got the price out of it, right? Because, I mean, if you buy 2 special boxes, you're gonna be getting like less. So, you know, Ultra Box is definitely better if you have the money to do so. I think the discount of the actual price that's happening inside of Pokemon Go, and of course 2 Premium Raid Passes, that is also 200 Pokecoins. So for 400 for the value of 400 Pokecoins, you're gonna be getting items that is you're gonna be paying 120 more Pokecoins for a value of 400 Pokecoins, and then you're also gonna be getting 30 Ultra Balls. So, you know, it's obvious. If you have the capability of doing so, the Ultra Box, I would say, if we consider all the deals that we've ever had inside of Pokemon Go, this Ultra Box right here is the best we've had, alright? It's like a 60 to 65% discount on the actual price, I think. I mean, it's actually quite insane, the pricing here. I mean, if you buy yourself 8 Lure Modules for 680 Pokecoins, you have 200 Pokecoins left, and you still get 16 Lucky Eggs. So essentially, you're paying 200 Pokecoins for 16 Lucky Eggs, 4 Premium Raid Passes, and 30 Ultra Balls, which is an insane deal. So definitely save up Pokecoins to buy the Ultra Box, because it's awesome. Nobody buys lures. I do. I do buy lures. I mean, you know, lures important for me. But for the premium Lucky Eggs, it's worth it. Yeah. Crappy thing is, eggs don't have a lot of meaning at level 40. Don't you ever say that again in my stream, my man. Red shirt? I mean, I guess not. But to me they do. I mean, I'm still playing a lot of Pokemon Go. I mean, yesterday I did 800,000 experience. And I'm currently on 43.34 million experience. You know, I'm playing Pokemon Go a whole lot. I'm dropping lures a lot. And on my lures, I have 92 in stocks at the moment. Cool. My group's going out for Pokemon Go today, so the catcher is going to be on something like Donkey Kong. You're still building your experience, but I mean, is it going to mean something when up the levels? I'm pretty sure that if there's going to be a level increase, that in some way, shape, or form, the amount of experience that you have is going to matter. Because I'm pretty sure that there's going to be some sort of incentive for leveling up more in Pokemon Go than just beyond level 40. The demand is going to be there more and more and more and more. I mean, let's face it. If you use a lucky egg and you're going to be getting yourself 40,000 experience for one raid, that's pretty insane. That's so broken, honestly. Let's actually do the maths, right? Let's do the maths. Quick maths. 20 million experience, dividing it by 40,000 is 500 legendary raids and you're level 40. Honestly, crazy. There's literally people that are going to be able to reach level 40 by just doing 500 legendary raids with having a lucky egg on. You know? It's crazy. Can you talk about Ho-Oh? Well, it's not going to be released during Thanksgiving, obviously, because people want Mewtwo. Safe to say, based off this picture, that Mewtwo will still be the key figure. Like, they're not gonna like put Mewtwo here if Mewtwo's not the key figure. And they just literally said, like, the field testing is gone. And obviously people want Mewtwo, so they're not gonna be putting Ho-Oh in the game. Like, it doesn't make any sense. What, however, could be the possibility is that after Suicune, Raikou, and Entei are gone, that then Ho-Oh is gonna be a thing. That's possible, you know? Also, you need 5 million experience to level from level 39 to level 40. That is 125 legendary raids with a lucky egg. Getting experience these days is so much easier than it was for me last year reaching level 40. I have been level 40 for 10 months and 22 days. And in that time period, it has become like 3-4 times easier to get experience, I feel. Can you please play on my account? No. 11 months and 22 days? No, it's not December yet, it's November, so, you know. I'm less than 1 million experience away from level 40 as a free-to-play player. Clovis! That is awesome, my man. Congrats on that. That is, like, legitimately, if you hit level 40 as a free-to-play player, I got so much respect for you. That's awesome. Trading. I don't think we're in a state right now in Pokemon Go where trading is an option to be releasing it right now. I don't think it's the right moment to, you know, release it. I would say somewhere in the next year or something like that, so yeah. Trading is never gonna happen. Well, that's your right to think. I mean, trading does have value for some people. Like, there's a group of people that really want to see trading inside of Pokemon Go. It may not be you, and you may not be able to, you know, think like, why would you ever release trading inside of the game? But, I mean, there are people there that really want trading. People say trading breaks the game. What do you think? I don't think so. I think it does break the game in some way, shape, or form. That's why, you know, it shouldn't be released right now. I think it will harm the game more than it will do the game any good. It's a Pokemon game. Yeah, but this is Pokemon Go is a glorified fitness app. It's not just a game. It's an experience. Sure, it's a game, it has gaming features, but you know, if you're gonna treat Pokemon Go like just any game, you know, there would be so many more features out there. So you gotta take that into consideration as well. Wonder Trade. Get a Pidgey for Rattata, right? Yeah, and what Pedro is saying, spoofers would end up selling Pokemon. That's like an awful idea, so yeah. You've lost all of your bear rates because of Pokemon Go. Exactly. Yeah, Pokemon Go is a glorified fitness app. That's definitely it. Any chance you can come to London? I will. I will at one point for sure. Alright guys, this is it gonna be for the stream. I hope that you guys enjoyed. I talked about what's currently going on. I'm gonna go out there and actually do a little grinding session for Pokemon Go. So I just want to quickly say thank you guys so much for coming out. I appreciate your faces. There's much more content coming around the corner. Remember, today, double Stardust gonna be activated, guaranteed. Today is gonna be the day. I want to say thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys have been great. You guys have been amazing. I'll speak with you guys again soon. And until then, good luck. Gotta catch them all. Take care, guys. Bye-bye. Subscribe, like, bell notification, and all that good stuff.